Hey chat, welcome in everybody, one and all. I just got off of another court deal I had to deal with, so now I gotta play the attorney. With me will be my assistant Renna when it comes to today's stream.
Yeah.
Before you ask Renna, it wasn't anything that bad. It wasn't fake court this time, it was something else.
We're on the case today.
Hey, let me fix your audio, you're kind of weird sounding today.
Uh, is that better?
That's better. You sounded echoey earlier.
Yeah, because my mic wasn't pointed at me. Silly me.
Well, there's that answer. Yeah, you sounded like you were in a hallway for some reason.
Yeah, it was facing the opposite direction of me, so. Why are you licking my feet, Seltzer?
Because it's Celtro.
You got foot fetish now? You freak.
I gotta be honest, I did not expect that apparently you need to get a license just to give your apprentice a giant hammer.
I've never heard of that.
Well, apparently because of how big it is, it's technically classified as has to be a registered weapon. Seriously, apparently putting a 500-pound rock on a stick counts as a classified weapon.
I don't know nothing about that.
No. So apparently my funny thought of the little princess bean with a giant hammer, technically I had to go get a license for that.
I don't do any of that. There's licenses, but that's a new one to me.
I mean, I knew about it for like firearms, but I didn't expect to have one that's for giant hammers. It was easy. I just had to like pay a quick fine and stuff like that, but that was easy.
Well, that's good.
I will say it was a little bit easier to explain in the fake court than normal court. Because like you said with the rule, as long as they think it's funny, I'd get away with it.
Yep.
And the Fae, for some reason, did actually think Princess with Giant Hammer was funny.
Sounds about right.
Do you at least remember what happened last time when we played this game?
Why don't you remind everybody?
No, I was legit asking because I forgot. Like,
We're dealing with our mentor being we're kind of in the other role in the prosecutor.
Yeah, we kind of got stuck there by female Edgeworth. Wait, do I call her female Edgeworth or?
I mean, she's her own character.
Yeah, that's true. She plays the prosecutor, but isn't like antagonistic like an Ace Attorney.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she kind of is, but that's usually in court when you kind of have to be. Like, I'm pretty sure you had to be a dick to some of the other lawyers. Give us a second, ladies and gentlemen. I think Renna just froze herself again.
Hmm?
Your face literally was frozen solid.
Maybe you're frozen solid.
You did not think
Maybe I
that
was
went
just staring.
You did not think that went through, did you?
Do we think anything through ever?
Okay, fair enough. To be fair, though, I'm a sorcerer. I have to go with the flow anyway to keep my magic going right. What's your excuse?
You know, I'm a streamer.
Good point.
Yep.
Shall we return? Okay, no, I'm starting to remember. So it turned out that the quote-unquote defendant might have actually been involved with the death of her father. That's why we're prosecuting right now.
Yep.
I don't think the prince is going to be happy when we tell him that.
Yeah.
That's going to be awkward. And I'm pretty sure... I don't know a way that we could probably make it easy for him. We're literally just dealing this on, like, behalf of Steelwind because she got... What'd they say happened to her?
She got stabbed.
Oof.
She was trying to pretend she wasn't, too.
Yeah, so she had to hire a necromancer to keep her healed.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say this to anybody who comes to me for magic to like hide their wounds, and I just tell them straight up, go to a fucking hospital, get it fixed. Covering wounds ain't gonna fix it, just gonna make you look pretty, and then you're gonna bleed out and die.
Yep.
Yeah, Ren, I gotta tell everybody this because you're like one of the few people who knew my role before, you know, Dragon Arcane stuff. But the number one thing is there's a difference between looking like you're healed and being fucking healed. So for the love of God, if you ever feel like, not really feel, but if you know you're hurt, don't wait, don't sit around and just pretend like it's all good. Get it fixed ASAP.
Yeah, don't pretend.
Yeah, I always hate...
Because you know good.
Yeah, because I hate when people come to ask me, like, hey, can you hide my wounds? And the first thing I tell them is go to a fucking hospital.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
How am I an idiot for telling them to go to a fucking hospital?
No, I'm talking about the guy that's saying that.
I don't know what to tell you then.
I didn't say you were an idiot.
All I know is, don't expect me to fix all y'all problems if y'all just be stupid enough to make more problems. Oh, okay, so first thing we should do is remember where we gotta go. So I believe next lead's a good start. You're looking at the game, right?
Yeah, it says where should we go next.
Oh, okay.
I think we already did that, no?
Yeah, but usually when we got here on any of these games, this usually tells you where to go next just in case you, like, sit around for a while.
I mean, it's more of if you don't know what to do next.
It's true. William retreated to his study to draft a new will. Even if it's not valid, we should try to look for it there. It might give us some insight to the headspace he was in that night. He's a noble. The only thing his headspace should be is, how long till my head gets cut off? Oh, sorry. I know I'm technically the prosecutor now, but I've still got to but I still can't get over my hatred for noble people. I already can feel you're giving me those judging eyes, Brenna.
All the time.
So, you want me to guess what you're going to say next? Or are we gonna not play this game again?
Was I Miriam or you Miriam or who's who? I don't remember anymore.
I think I was playing some of the girls because this was mostly a lot of females.
Yeah, because there was a lot of girls in this chapter. I wasn't sure which.
Problem is, some of them got so similar. I forgot which one is which until I actually see a physical version. So I forgot if we were playing different ones. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Come on, where is it? As you enter William Frega's study, you spot a figure running through the drawers and desk. Oh no, this one I think is you.
Miriam?
Yeah, I think this one was Miriam. It was like that girl from the academy. More uppity, so I feel like that was more your thing.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm starting to lose track of like what voice I gave certain people.
Well, we were playing a lot, and it's just the two of us doing these characters, so.
Yeah. Why isn't it here? Where else would he put it? Miriam? What?
As soon as she notices you, Miriam quickly closes the drawer and walks towards you. But you already saw what she was doing. She was definitely looking for something. This is a crime scene. What are you doing here, Miriam?
As if that's any of your business.
Considering that I'm the prosecutor, this is very much my business. Okay, that still feels weird to say. Rita, can you make me one promise? If for some reason that same court has me be a prosecutor there, you have free right to smack me upside the head.
I will make sure I keep that in my memory banks. Beep boop.
So, in other words, you're gonna have somebody else do it because 1, you're a pacifist, and 2, you're lazy.
You can't prove that.
Rena, part of my skills to help has always been to read somebody's intentions.
Can't prove that.
Okay, so you want me to see if I can't prove that? Let me see what you're thinking right now. Okay, you know what? I do too. I
Yes.
kind of want some cheesecake.
Yes.
I do kind of want
Yes.
cheesecake too.
Yes.
Wait, so you were talking about ass cheesecake and not just regular cheesecake?
No, I was talking about ass.
Oh, great. Now I
And
kind
all
of...
that fine ass.
We're just talking to somebody. Alright. You give a side glance to the night station outside the room. They should have stopped her from entering, but perhaps she used her status to intimidate them into letting her through? However, this could be a blessing in disguise. She was clearly looking for something in this room, and you have a feeling you know what it is. Okay, this still feels weird. Like, even in the other Ace Attorney game where I was playing as Edgeworth, you didn't really get that much help from the police either.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, let's talk to her. You appear to be looking for something, Miriam. What could be so important that you disturb an active crime scene?
It's not none of your concern. It's merely trying to find something that belongs to me.
Really? Because I have a feeling that we might be looking for the same thing. You're looking for the will that your father was drafting, aren't you?
That's... Are you trying to destroy it before we could get to it? No, no, of course not. I just needed to see it for myself.
Even she's got doubts. Oh, is she suspicious of Beatrice? Why are you so determined to see the drafted will, Miss Frege?
I just wanted to see what my father's final wishes were. But your father already had a will that previously filed. Wouldn't that be enough?
You also suspect something, don't you?
Of course not. Beatrice would never do something like this.
Miss Frege, I never even mentioned Beatrice. Number 1 slip up. You mentioned somebody else without even mentioning it, and there goes your whole thought process. I know how things may look, but please understand, I'm just trying to get to the truth. I don't think your sister did this, but she may have been involved. She may have worked with somebody else to orchestrate her father's death. Unlike LaFay, she didn't immediately deny it. That means she already had her own suspicions. Now we gotta find it. Where is the will, Miriam? I need to see it.
I don't know. I haven't been able to find it.
You recall that she was frantically searching William's desk earlier. She probably is telling the truth.
It should have been here, but I can't find it.
Alright, we know what we gotta do. Start opening up every single book and shaking them until something falls off.
Yeah. I mean, or there might be a secret compartment by tilting a book in the bookcase.
Well, that's a possibility. Or there could be one behind the fireplace. Or it could be hiding in one of those vases.
Or there's a safe behind the painting.
Or it could literally be, like, under a lamp. There's literally more possibilities than you think when you just look at this place. He locked the door when he began drafting it. In addition to that, the Inquisition closed off the area after the body was discovered. That means that someone took it during the lockdown.
Oh, yes. Probably stolen from whoever murdered him, right?
Yeah, that would make the most sense. Which means that whoever did this wanted to nullify whatever was written on it. Looking more and more, the motive behind this was William's inheritance. Anyways, it looks like we won't be able to find the will, but the fact that it was taken must imply something. For now...
Here's the thing, though.
Yeah?
The will, right now, as it stands, is that she would get the money if she doesn't marry what's-his-fucking-face. If she marries what's-his-fucking-face, the son of that one asshole, then he gets the money.
That's true.
That's what the will says right now.
Normally this would be me. I would just be stalling to hell and back until the will just get completed and then just take care of the rest. Just to spite that other fucking asshole. But no, still wouldn't ask.
They have to get married in like 6 months, was I believe the arrangement.
Yeah, that's true. But you'd be surprised how long courts like to stall. Wait, why am I saying this? You're the fucking lawyer here.
Oh yeah, that happens. 100% that happens.
Yeah. Don't tell me you ever actually had to deal one that lasted years. You did.
Time is weird in the Feywilds.
Aye.
So it might not seem like it, but if you go from like the material plane to the Feywilds, you can end up... It's complicated. Like, you can end up passing a really long time. It's not consistent.
Yeah, that explains that. Though I am surprised I haven't had that issue with the Arcana realms.
Might be more stable, maybe. Oh.
The Arcane realms?
Maybe, could be. Could be more stable. Keep in mind the Feywilds is trickster magic, so
maybe it's more stable because I'm in it. Okay, yeah, that sounds narcissistic, but remember, Dragon Soul with the knowledge of all arcane magic. It's probably a catalyst or something. Like I didn't even know it existed till I got that soul.
Don't know. Could spend a long time pondering about that.
Not gonna lie, a long time I ponder what I can do with my tail.
Smacking people.
I mean, yeah. Smack, smack, smack. But it's spiked for some reason.
I mean, typically, if an animal has a spiked tail, like a dinosaur did back in the day,
that's true.
It's gonna be for armor, defense, and attack.
That's true, but considering that this was the mother of all arcane dragons, lived for damn near millions of years, and was, no way to put it, the size of 10 Godzillas, what the fuck was strong enough to want to attack it?
Sometimes size is not everything, though. There are some pretty serious pixies out there that are pretty scary.
Okay.
They're fucking tiny.
Alright, but what about my wings then? Why are these spikes?
I mean, they have to be able to... Like I said... it's kind of like... You think about it, alright?
Yeah.
Alright. Think about it for a second. Think about a lionfish.
Okay, yeah.
Okay? Ignoring the poison, alright, they're spiked for defensive purposes.
Yeah.
Same shit.
Also, Celtro, no, not your dick.
What the fuck, Seltro? What does your dick have to do with anything?
I don't know. He's just saying random shit at the time. There's also the question of who committed the murder and how.
Do we already know how? The murderer stole the sword of spell eating and used it to break the study.
Yeah, but this is a world of magic. We can make anything look like something else happened.
It's a threat to the most powerful arcane dragon, of course. Your dick is dangerous to an arcane dragon? I don't know, what do you think about that, Juris?
I think the guy likes the bullshit so much that he believes his own hype.
Yeah.
That's true, but think about how they would have needed to move around the manor. The murder took...
Seltzer says pot meets kettle.
Problem with that statement is I do have a kettle, but it's not the same color as my pot. So that analogy doesn't work with my stuff.
Also, while a pot and a kettle both boil water, they serve two different purposes.
That's true. I use a pot to make sauce. I use a kettle to make tea. Or coffee. Or quick potions. Or that sweet stuff just to clear my mind. Or maybe I should sell some of that sweet stuff to the Fey Wilds.
Oh, they love sweets.
It's not that kind of sweet.
I don't know what you mean then.
I'll tell you later, just in case. Anyway, the murder took place in the first floor within William Frega's study. But the gallery was on the second floor. They would have needed to go upstairs, steal the sword from the gallery, and then use it to nullify the lock on the study. Not only that, they would have needed to go back upstairs and plant the sword in Beatrice's room.
About that, if someone conspired with Beatrice to do that, why would they plant the sword in her room?
That's a good point. Perhaps they had a falling out. Her partner might have tried to betray her by pinning the blame on her.
But if that were true, why wouldn't she just sell them out and make them deal with stealing? It would be because of the Slayer rule. Slayer rule? I remember that one guy in the reading also mentioned that. What is it? It's a law passed by the Crown centuries ago. According to that law, if someone's involved in another person's debt, even accidentally, they will not be allowed to inherit the deceased person's property.
Does that also include not actively helping the person who died? Like, you have a choice to actually, like, help them out, but you just walk away because you didn't want to get involved?
I think that depends.
Okay, let's give a hypothetical. Say I was walking down the street and some I don't know, some bandit or something managed to get into like a person's carriage and stab him. Now, normally I would just
Okay.
set the whole thing on fire, but I saw that the person getting stabbed was some dickwad baron who was causing a lot of troubles. So instead, I put on some glasses, grab a cane, and just go like, you know what? I'm 90% blind.
Hmm.
Would that still apply to me or no?
You know, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you got caught. To be fair, though, like, at the end of the day, I think it's. You can't also, like, have reason to believe that you will also get hurt in the process. If that means helping someone else.
That's true. I mean, I am squishy. I'm just a very frail human. I am very squishy. Ignore the dragon scales.
I mean, your dragon skills are also limited to certain parts of your body.
As far as you can see.
Hmm.
So even if Beatrice wasn't directly responsible, she'd lose her cut of the inheritance if she took a plea deal. More importantly, it doesn't sound like Miriam completely believes in Beatrice's innocence either. If that's true, what else can she tell you? I don't know, it just... Some things are weird, but,
Something is weird.
Miriam... Oh, wait, Miriam. It almost sounds like you suspect Beatrice as well.
That's.
Am I incorrect?
I don't know what to think anymore.
Oh, there was a threat. Wait, she was threatened? Miriam, did Beatrice threaten you in some way?
No, what? Of course not.
Your testimony yesterday was quite convenient for the defense. It almost got the whole case thrown out. And LaFay didn't seem to understand what was going on either. With the way she gave her testimony yesterday, it was almost like she was covering for you. I know what.
Please, promise me that you won't tell anyone about this.
I'm the prosecutor. It's gonna happen either way. I won't tell anyone what happened.
About an hour after the murder, I was approached by Ruby Taimura.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, what indeed? She gave me a list of my statements to give in my testimony. The statements weren't true, but she assured me that my status would protect me from any scrutiny.
What?
Ruby. She had information that I had tried to keep secret, and she threatened to make it public unless I cooperated with her.
No. No, she would never do that.
I'm telling the truth. Please, you can't tell Tamora that I told you. She'll ruin me.
Yeah, I show the fear is genuine. She's not lying. I've seen that woman do all kinds of shady shit in the cases I've worked. Forgery, bribery, blackmail, you name it. I'll bet you're just the same, a successor for the devil of defense attorneys. Rumors, they can't be true. You refuse to believe it.
Hey, Tyron, are you okay?
No, I just found out my mother figure might have actually been a slimy snake. Now's not the time to doubt yourself. There's too much at stake right now, and you have a job to do. We should check on Commander White. He may have found something.
Okay. Just don't push yourself, okay?
Yeah. We'll have plenty of time to think about this later. I believe that's it for now. We should go talk to the dude. Oh. Was it here? Into Beatrice's bedroom and see the Inquisition combing through it. It looks like their search is focused under her bed. Oh, hey kid. Commander. We're still doing a deep search of the room, but we're not done yet. You should probably come back later. Well, I wanted to talk to him, but no. Let's try the sitting room then. As you move around the manor, you peek into the sitting room to see Von Sanctus. Oh, I gotta do a snooty voice again. It's been a while since I did.
You're right. He didn't like the one guy that we had in Steins;Gate. He just stopped voicing his lines entirely. He just like,
Who, Celtro?
yeah, he just did that.
Well, let me see if I can try to at least be somewhat professional. Not gonna lie, that is a good ass design. The eye patch, the scar, the big ass axe. Like a real grandfather who was a warrior. It makes me think of like Godfrey from like Elden Ring.
Yeah.
You don't see him, but you spot another individual. You're calmly reading some sort of book, but you can feel a menacing aura emanating from him.
Hello, scary guy.
He's upset though. This aura. No, wait. I'm going to try and go for like a Godfrey voice.
Okay.
I'm a noble king who was a warrior before, was banished from the lands, and came back to find my son's dead body. This aura. You must be daft if you think I won't notice your presence. What? Did he not notice you before? You barely entered the room. Before you have a chance to respond, the man pulls out his great axe and rushes towards you. Wait, You bring up your arms to block his blow, but in hindsight, that probably won't do much against an axe that large.
Yeah, no, you'll fucking be torn in half. Prodigious!
You open your eyes. Celeste is now standing between you with an axe-wielding maniac. You're not sure what happened, but it looks like she knocked him several feet backwards. Oh, it's you two.
He didn't recognize you.
What the hell? Oh, that's you.
What the hell was that? You could have killed him.
You shouldn't have snuck up on me like that. I almost cleaved him in two.
Torn didn't do anything wrong. Who the hell do you think you are?
I am Lord Lucio Steelwind, Grand General of the Wyvern military forces.
Oh, Dad, Father, Papa.
He's 76 years old.
Papa.
That's a granddad. He's 76 years old.
You don't know that. He could be his dad. Maybe he married a young woman.
Okay, fair enough. But damn, he looks good for 76, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he looks fucking good for 76 is right.
Oh, what's his workout regimen? Legit question.
He'll wreck your ass at 76.
I'd like to actually give a nice fight against this guy. I want to see how he fights. Grand General. Oh, he's a general. I know he said general earlier, but Grand General? Like, he is up there. So this is Prosecutor's... Oh, he is the father. So this is Prosecutor Steelwind's father. They do share the same intimidating stare. Although he's not the most menacing person in the room right now. Celeste, it's fine. I'm not hurt. She looks more irate right now, but she begrudgingly sheathes her sword. Anyways, Lord Steelwind was one of the people with a motive to murder William Frege.
This dude is still getting some at his age.
You know what? Yeah, I can see it. I don't want to think about it, but let's be real. Has the fit body, has the granddad look, but doesn't look that old. probably would bench press the person trying to get some. He probably gets some.
Yeah. He definitely gets some.
Well, let's try and have a nice, polite conversation with this guy. Ah, fuck that. If this was any other game, I'd want to throw hands just for the fun of it. I'd be like Minoko. Yeah, by the way, that is my favorite character in Expedition 33.
Minoko?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a Lune girl. I love her.
To be fair, everybody in that game is amazing.
Yeah.
If looks could kill. McCoy, one might misinterpret that look of yours as murderous intent.
Oh, I guess you do have some battle instincts after all. I honestly wasn't sure, since you so obviously have a silver spoon stuck up here.
Celeste? Such lack of respect and discipline. If you were one of my soldiers, I'd have you hang.
If I was one of your soldiers, I'd hang myself.
Okay, let's all try to stay civil here. Lord Stillman, you were here at the Lord's Ball when the murder occurred, am I correct? I was. Do you mind if I ask some questions about what you saw that night? If that's okay with you. I suppose I must oblige, considering that my daughter hasn't unceremoniously thrust her responsibilities onto you. Okay, to be fair, she was stabbed. Let's be real.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about what happened to your daughter. I'm sure that you're very worried. It's her own fault for exerting herself, despite her injuries. Oh, thank God, there's no anger in between. It's more, I gotta look tough, but I'm still fucking worried.
Yeah.
Even the bravest warriors know when to stay off the battlefield.
How can you say that? Your daughter was trying to do the right thing.
By prosecuting the heiress of House Frege? She had very little evidence to substantiate a conviction. If she wanted to strike a blow off a rival house, she should have been certain that her enemy would fall. But now, if Beatrice Frege is found innocent, any hopes of an alliance between House Frege and Stillwind will be completely annihilated. It's clear that he and Prosecutor have vastly different priorities. I'm gonna try and win and grab the first again. I want that axe, though. I'm not gonna lie. Where were you throughout the night, Lord Steelwind? I so loathe gatherings like that. They're a complete waste of time. I was in this room, but then I received word that Lord Frege's lost heiress has made an unexpected appearance. She was supposedly speaking with the Crown Prince, so I made my way to the ballroom. Did you speak with him at any point? No, I kept my distance and stayed near the Kingsguard. Was that because you were wary of Beatrice Frege? Yes, I was. Oh, thank God he was straightforward. The Crown Prince has always been a bleeding heart, and the Freges are trained to sharpen their tongue from birth. I needed to make sure she wouldn't try to interfere with his engagement. You were worried that she was going to try to take Aster back? I was, but it was clear that wasn't her intention. But you did overhear the conversation. What were they talking about? Their conversation was completely inane. It was all just small talk. Lord Frege spent most of her time playing with Prince Ulrich. Right, Aster's younger brother was there too. You know that Beatrice had some role in the murder, even if she wasn't directly responsible. Did she have someone go by speaking with Aster and his brother? You went to the ballroom when you heard that Beatrice had returned. Was this before or after the lockdown? It was before the lockout. That sounds about right. That means that she was accounted for before the theft was reported. And did you see her leave at any point? No, she spoke with the two princes for quite a while. She didn't leave their side until she was arrested for Lord Frigga's murder. What? That means she was accounted for the entire night. But her thoughts said that she was an accomplice in William's death. Was she there to distract the Kingsguard? Thank you for answering our questions, Lord Stillwind. I am merely repaying my daughter's debt to you. He was surprisingly pretty cooperative, but that doesn't lift any suspicion off of him just yet. You need to find more evidence if you want to know for sure. Anyways, we should probably move somewhere else. Let's go. McCoy.
What?
Your spell casting is undisciplined, but your battle stance and reflexes are commendable. You have my respect as a warrior.
As if that means anything coming from you.
What an undisciplined and defiant brat. Hey, gentleman Yeti, we just got in a conversation with big 76-year-old buff dude.
Yeah, he's kind of scary.
I like it. Knockout potion? Okay, that's simple. All I need you to do is just play a video of Kingdom Hearts lore and just don't look at the gameplay. There you go. I mean, he is technically someone's father. Turns out it's Lord Steelwind's father. No. No, you need a knockout potion. Rena, what is the most boring thing you can think of? Nothing?
Nothing off the top of my head.
Oh, wait. Keep it in a corner! Don't let it get away! I think I did her. Get away from him! As you enter Beatrice's room, you see the Inquisition quartering near the back of the room. Dog! Where's the Celtron when we need him?
He's at work.
Big dog. Must resist the urge to pet him. It's some sort of animal. A wolf to be exact. Wait, is that... You recall spotting the same wolf on the night of the Lord's Ball. Has it been in the house since the murder? I can read animals' thoughts too? Intruders must protect Queen. What? Did you just read his thoughts? Protect territory from enemies. He must see the Inquisition as intruders in this territory. But does that mean he sees this room as his home? You slowly start to walk towards him.
Wait, Tyrion?
Stay back, kid. It's a wild animal. There's no telling what it will do. You ignore him and continue to approach him. Don't worry, I'm not here to hurt you. Oh. Okay, what's the funniest voice I can give a wolf?
Let
me try this.
Huh. This here, he speaks the language of dogs.
Now?
I mean... Sure.
Nah. I was trying to go for that dog in, like, you know the one I'm talking about. The broken voice box one. Wait, you can understand me?
Why are you talking to it?
You're speaking plain dog. Of course. Tracker understand.
What is going on? Is the High of Horrors allowing you to speak with him? You've never really tried this before, but perhaps your powers aren't limited to humans. I have several questions about how.
I don't know, but he's cute. Pet him.
I want to. I don't think the game's gonna have a pet option, though.
Damn. What a shame. Terrible game. 0 out of 10. Can't pet the dog.
Oh, wait, we haven't played more yet. Maybe there is a pet option later. Anyways, this
Then it'll
could
be a 10 out of 10 game.
Yeah. Yeah, more games need to have a pet to dog option. Anyways, this could be a good opportunity. I wonder what else he knows. Everybody's gonna look at me like I'm crazy, but if we get some more information, I'll be good. Tracker, is that your name? How did you...
Yes, Tracker is Tracker. That's the main Queen Gibby.
Dog. Occupation dog.
Occupation dog.
Tracker gestures to LaFay when he mentions his queen. He called you his queen. Do you know him, LaFay? Yes, but how?
How are you talking to it?
That's... You were caught up in speaking to Tracker. You didn't realize how strange this scene must look to everyone else. I'm a dog whisperer.
Yes, dog whisperer. You've never mentioned that before.
Do you honestly expect us to believe something like that? But Tracker says he can understand him. He told me himself. Wait, how do you know that? Let's be real. If you could actually find out people can talk to dogs.
I mean, I talk to a dog every day.
Yeah, but a dog actually understands you. Wouldn't you think that people would be jealous you could do it? Like, and they first thought it was crazy, and then they found out, no, that actually works. You don't think people would be jealous? So, LaFay, how are you able to communicate with Tracker? I suppose there's no sense in hiding it anymore. Tracker is my familiar. Familiar? So it's the same magical bond Harold has with his monkey. Recall that familiar bond spells allow the caster to telepathically speak with their familiar. That must be how she's speaking to him. You never mentioned him during their questioning. It wasn't relevant to the investigation. And I've been keeping him a secret from my family. I suppose that makes sense. I doubt William Frager would have allowed you to keep an animal in his home. Well, I don't appreciate you keeping this info from us. But it doesn't look like anyone got hurt. And aside from this dog, we really haven't found anything new. Damn it. Didn't find anything more physical evidence of the theft. It looks like you run into another dead end. Unless... Okay, Rena, you did complete the first Ace Attorney, right?
The first one, yeah.
The parrot.
Oh, yeah, the fucking parrot, man.
Which one would be weirder, talking to this dog or talking to the parrot?
I mean, the parrot understood human language, but that's just how parrots work.
Tracker, I saw you on the night of the murder. Wait, you want me to make a dad joke now? I mean, come on, throw me a bone here. I'm trying to focus on acting as a dog. That one sucked, didn't it?
Wow, Saltro, you suck.
You'll take it? Aye.
Stop licking ass in the chat.
My one YouTube viewer is probably looking at me going, what the fuck? What? Tracker?
Uh-oh.
That face. He's supposed to stay in this room. Wait, is that why you won't allow servants to enter it? I didn't want to keep him in Beach's room, but he has very insisted that he stays here.
Tracker likes the ambiance.
Right. Wait, if you live in this room, did you see who brought the sword of spell eating here? I already asked him about that, but he didn't see anyone. He must have been taking a nap. Either that or he's been roaming outside even though I told him to stay here. Damn it.
Tracker see a lot of other things, though. Tracker see many new people that night.
Right, he was roaming the manor during the Lord's Ball. He must have seen a lot of new people. Wait, if he was walking around, he might have seen something that the Inquisition didn't know about. Wait, that's actually a good point. Can you tell us what you saw the night of the murder, Tracker?
Tracker see rats.
Rats. You know, the janitor was mentioning the rats.
That's true. This may be more difficult than you thought. I need to be more specific. Can you go in order and tell me about everything that you saw that night?
Okay. Tracker was taking a nap in room, but Tracker woke up from the loud sounds outside. Tracker hears small things running in the walls.
Running in the
Rats.
walls?
Tracker called Queen, but she didn't answer, so Tracker decided to check sound alone. Tracker followed sound outside, and when Tracker smelled the bad smell...
Bad smell?
Dead body.
That's when Tracker smelled flying rat.
Squirrel.
Sure it's a squirrel and not, like, something else.
It's flying rat, squirrel. Just makes me think, you know.
You smell the flying rat? Did you mean like a pigeon? See?
I mean, you know, flying squirrels, so flying rat.
Tracker could smell where rat was, so Tracker barked at him. Tracker must have scared Rat because he fell to the floor and dropped his stick.
The rat had a stick? I want to pet the puppy. I want there to be a pet option.
Tracker conceded now, so Tracker did one final bark to scare them off.
Wait, he said...
Those are gross.
No, Rena. The key word is them.
Yeah.
Drop the
Flying
stick.
rats.
No, Rena. He said... Rat was carrying a stick, and he's been saying them.
Yeah, the flying rats. More than one.
The rats were scared and went back into the walls.
It went into the walls?
That's when Tracker picked up the stick the rat dropped. Queen finally answered Tracker. She told him to go back to his room and hide. After message, Tracker brings stick back to room for inspection.
Oh, that's how the sort of spell eating got there.
Do you remember what time this encounter happened?
What is time?
Okay, that's actually a legit thing. We forget dogs who really don't understand the concept of time.
Why are you petting the dirty dog who is licking your ass?
Right, an animal wouldn't really have a concept of that.
What did he say, Tyrion? Did he see anything?
Well, I definitely saw something. Okay, let's try to take a moment to work through this. Tracker is an animal, and despite being able to speak with him, he uses words as very primitive. So you should carefully examine each of his statements. The first thing he heard was a small thing running in the walls.
The rats.
You recall that someone else observed something similar that night. Harold.
Heard.
Yeah. In the vents. No, Tracker heard a small thing running on the walls. In the context of everything that night, you must be talking about something specific.
Not the vents, the walls.
Yeah. Did someone else mention that?
It's only the vents?
Yeah. Beatrice, Harold. I think he saw it. No, that's not it.
Small. Heard.
Yeah.
It's gotta be heard.
Yeah, heard, but what else could he have done it? Heard rats
Scroll through.
during the Lord's Ball would probably make the second most sense. No, that's not it.
What are the options? Harold heard what?
Harold saw, heard, hid, caused.
No, heard.
Yeah.
And then the next one. What is
Rats
it?
running, the lockdown, glass shattering, a dog barking. And the last one is during the Lord's Ball from the gallery and William's study in the vents.
What did Tracker hear when he woke up? Tracker's an option?
Yeah. Tracker heard rats running in the vents. Oh, this guy's name was John.
Yeah.
The servants were complaining about rats running in the air vents, so they sent me to take care of it. I heard one of them running in the vents upstairs, and I followed it here. I figured it had nowhere else to go, so I opened it up and put a trap down. You must have heard the rats when John mentioned. They weren't actually running in the walls, they were running in the vents. The next thing he did was call the queen, but she didn't answer. The queen that he's referring to as LaFay, but LaFay wasn't with him at the time. He must have called
She was
out.
in the ball.
Yeah. LaFay.
Was distracted by Beatrice?
No, LaFay clearly didn't want Tracker to leave the room. If he contacted her, she would have said something in response. No, wait. Was nullified. No, that's not it. Huh. Oh, no. The familiar bald was nullified. LaFay didn't respond because she never got Tracker's message. The telepathic capabilities generated by familiar bonds were disabled by an anti-magic field. Which means that this encounter happened during the lockdown. So that covers his first two statements, but you're not really sure what to make of the flying rat he saw. Tracker, why did you refer to the rat as flying?
Because rats don't usually jump and fly.
Yes, I got that. Is it possible that what you saw wasn't really a rat?
Rats are rats. They're small things that run and hide.
So a rat is a general term for him. He uses it to refer to small animals that are acting suspicious. Anyways, with everything you know, his last statement doesn't make any sense. He said the queen finally answered him, and that happened after he picked up the stick. But that shouldn't have been possible due to the anti-magic field.
Well, the sword was the anti-magic stick.
No, LaFay told traffic. Oh. That Tracker obtained. No. Oh, the stick! Tracker, about that stick you found. Where did you put it after you came back to this room?
Tracker hid stick in safe place. Under the bed.
Yep.
And the stick, did it look like the sword my friend is carrying?
What?
Hey, your friend stole my other stick.
Oh, Tracker's stuff.
Wait,
Tracker took
your
both.
other stick?
Yeah, Tracker found it while he was hiding from the middleman.
Meadow
Meadow
Man?
Man.
Is he referring to the Kingsguard? He must have left the bedroom when they were searching for the sword of spell eating. Wait, are you the one who stole Celeste's sword? Tracker!
Did Tracker do bad?
It says it's suspected. Tracker was the one that brought the sword of spell eating here. What? I have no idea how or why, but the sword of spell eating was lying in a hallway somewhere. Tracker found it and brought it back to Beatrice's room. His room. That can't be, so the person who framed Beatrice for the thief was... If it weren't for Tracker, the Inquisition would have never honed in on Beatrice at all. But why would the sword of spell eating be lying in a random hallway? Faye, do you mind if I borrow Tracker for a little bit?
It's okay, Queen. You smell good. Tracker trusts him.
Thanks, I guess. Okay, but only if you allow me to accompany you. You know about Miriam's position, but how does LaFay feel about you prosecuting Beatrice? It's possible she might want to try and sabotage the investigation if you let her accompany you. But as Tracker's owner, you don't really have a choice. You're under LaFay, but you also send subtle gesture to Celeste to keep an eye on her. She silently nods and slowly follows behind you. Alright, Tracker, can you take us to the hallway where you found these rats?
Sure thing, King.
It looks like you've received a promotion. Alright, Ren,
King.
I gotta use the bathroom, so
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. What do you guys think we should do? What do you guys think? Someone to call me king? If only, right? Ah. What do I do? What do I do? Stick something in his butt. Okay, give me a sec. Let me... I don't remember how to rotate things, so...
Ha! Got here just in time before you try to fuck with my model again.
What? No.
Let me check to make sure you didn't do anything crazy. What the fuck, Rena?
What? What?
I see that hand.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm pointing at the biggest liar here.
No.
Let me get rid of this thing. Aye.
It's a nice hand, okay? It's the thing, you know? I've been hanging out with Wednesday Addams.
Nice try, but Wednesday's very gloomy. She wouldn't hang out with you.
She hangs out with Enid. Are you talking? Are you smoking something?
They're roommates.
Yeah, but she hangs out with her.
It'd be awkward if they didn't.
There's plenty of people whose roommates don't hang out with each other.
How do I get rid of this damn thing?
You drag it to the trash can in the bottom right corner.
The key word is trying to drag it when I'm grabbing my own model by accident.
Move your ass out of the way.
I am out of the way. There we go. There we go. See, no hand anymore. Now, back to what I was doing. So we gotta go to the hallway, see what we can find. You allow Tracker to lead you to the location where he found the sword of spell eating. Surprisingly, it's fairly close to Beatrice's room. He apparently didn't travel far before he met those rats he mentioned. As you continue towards your destination, Tracker suddenly becomes extremely tense. Tracker, what's wrong?
Enemy.
Oh.
How's she doing here?
I don't know. Oh.
Before you even have a chance to react, Tracker steps between you and Ares and begins angrily barking at her.
He does not like yours. Oh dear.
Tracker, stop that! LaFay tries to calm Tracker down, but he's undeterred. He continues to bark at Ares, and it looks like it's taken all of LaFay's strength to hold him back. I'm terribly sorry. He's usually not like this.
It's to be expected.
Wow.
I'm not sure why, but animals have always been able to.
Wow, as soon as we started, I'm hearing dogs outside start barking at each other.
She said something else and it changed.
Yeah, I missed it because I was too busy focusing on the dogs outside.
But animals have always disliked me.
What is Ares doing here? You recall seeing her at Barracks too. She said her father was friends with Beatrice, but is she involved in this case somehow? Anyways, you came here for...
Saltro, check your DMs, you idiot.
You should examine the hallway and see if you can find any clues. What's she doing here? What are you doing here, Ares?
I should be asking you the same thing. I recall you telling me that you were a defense attorney. Yet here you are, prosecuting a defendant. You're even leading the Inquisition that you supposedly hate so much. But to answer your question, I'm in here on behalf of Beatrice.
My sister?
Yes, Tamar is occupied handling other aspects of the case. So she sent me here to investigate on her behalf.
What? She would have trusted you a lot to let you handle something that important. How do you two even know each other? You said she was acquainted with your father, but...
We met during her days at the Imperial Academy. We both studied illusion magic together. I've always been a patron of hers. It saddened me to see this dreadful situation.
let's examine this area. Well, clearly they want me to look at the vents. But let's take a look at these shiny purple things on the wall. Crystals supposedly generated an anti-magic field during the lockdown. However, the sword is spell-eating would make its wielder immune to these fields. There's an end vent over here and it appears to go to the ceiling to the ground floor. Is this where the rat escaped to, Tracker?
That's where the jumping rat went.
I thought you said it was a flying rat.
Tracker see that too.
Okay, it would probably be better to just move on. Anyways, where did that rat come from?
Rat come out of other wall.
Do you mean the vent on the opposite side?
Yes, Tracker saw flying rat escape that way.
What was this rat doing here in the first place?
I can't.
Arcanum.
There's magic on there.
Yeah, there is.
What?
What do you see?
The vents have traces of illusion magic inside them.
What?
The traces also go deep inside these vents. It's the same for the vents on the other side too.
Why would there be traces of illusion magic inside the vents? What spell could possibly left those traces?
As I told you many months ago, illusion spells tend to be do one of two things. They can either create freestanding illusions or they can disguise an existing creature.
I doubt someone created a small freestanding illusion in the vents, so a disguised creature must have been inside the vents at some point.
But these vents are so tiny no one would be able to fit inside them.
Wait a minute. I think we know something tiny that could.
Rats.
No. Chimps.
Monkey.
Is that what I'm thinking?
Monkey.
Tracker can see them now, so Tracker did one final bork to scare them off. The rats were scared and went back into the walls.
But a rat wouldn't be able to fit in these vents. God damn it, Zeltro.
Well, yeah, I guess that could be true. But that would mean the rat had illusion spell active on it at the time.
It's not only that. He said that the queen finally answered him, and this happened after he picked up a stick. But that shouldn't have been possible because of the anti-magic field. Tracker saw the rat during the lockdown.
They would have been inside the magic anti-field created by the lockdown.
There could only be one way that rat could have an illusion spell activated on it.
Wait, you can't mean...
That rat was holding a sort of spell eating. If I gotta get that dog on court, I'm gonna be laughing my ass off.
We'll see, I suppose.
What? But how is that possible? A rat wouldn't have the strength and hands to carry this sword.
Tracker's vocabulary is primitive and limited. He only uses the word rat to describe a small creature that hides and acts suspiciously.
But even if it was an actual rat, it still couldn't have been a human, right?
You're right. It would have been a small animal. Would have been a small animal, so...
It's the monkey.
Yeah, a small animal with strength and dexterity to traverse a small air vent while holding a sword. Yeah, that thing. Sorry, but I really have to ask, is that a monkey riding your back? Yes, this is my familiar, Eugene. No. Oh, that's you.
No, are you serious?
We know that Harold had a motive to kill William Frege. He was planning to fund the Heralds to the Hall of History. They had an argument that night, and that's when William Frege decided that he was going to defund Harold's museum. He must have struck the deal with Beatrice, and with Beatrice's portion of the House Frege, she could have easily kept the museums funded. He could have faked the robbery and sent his familiar to murder William Frege.
I can't believe this.
There's something else that Tracker said.
Tracker could smell where Rat was, so Tracker borked at him. Tracker must have scared Rat because he fell into the floor and dropped his stick.
The rat had a stick? Tracker, you said he had a smell to see where the rat was. And when he dropped the stick, you were fully able to see him? Does that mean you could visually see him before he fell down?
Yeah, Tracker couldn't see the rat with his eyes, so Tracker used his nose to see it.
Monkey was invisible.
No one would have noticed a small invisible animal. In addition to that, he moved through the air vents. Eugene would have been nearly undetectable that night. Beatrice is a master of illusion magic, so it's possible that she cast invisibility on Eugene. And then there's the position of the air vents. We're currently in the hallway just north of Beatrice's room. And this vent connects to the ground floor. If we align the two maps together, this vent leads to the storage room. Rena?
Had to think about that one. Right, the air vent there curved upwards. This must be where it leads.
And according to John, the air vent leads directly to William's study.
Give me 1 second, I have to turn the porch light on.
Give us a second, chat. Rena gotta go take care of real life stuff. Revenge.
Okay, porch light is on.
That didn't work.
I wasn't even gone that long.
You don't think I wasn't gonna try to do some shit? I just put bread on her head. That's it.
called you a sick fuck.
Yeah,
It looks like the bread isn't even on my head. It looks like it's part of the scene.
I know. I didn't even do the revenge right.
But he wouldn't have needed to nullify the lock to enter that room. Or need to use this sort of spell eating at all.
Because of the familiar bond that can telepathically communicate with each other. Harold probably needed Eugene to hold the sword so he could tell him exactly where to go. The sword's magic, anyone magically connected to the wielder, and familiar bond connects them magically. It makes sense now. Harold could have easily faked the robbery to take suspicion off of him. It's even possible that he was lying about how the display case was shattered. But I've known Lord Harrelson for many years. I just can't believe that he'd be involved in this. She may have known Harold for a long time, but she never read his thoughts. His thoughts were very hostile and rude despite his kind expression. He's very good at hiding what he truly feels. And Beatrice, there's no way she participated in a plan like that. Look, LaFay, I know you don't want to suspect your sister, but it's not that. Beatrice would never trust anyone enough to work together like this. But she's completely blind. She wouldn't have much of a choice. Even so, she's not the type of person to trust her accomplice to stay quiet. She'd find a way to carry out a plan herself, and she'd only employ someone else's help if she had full control on him. Faye probably knows it better than you do, but you doubt that working alone would be possible with her condition. You can't think of any other way she'd be involved in this. Anyway, we're finished here, aren't we? Yes, thank you for letting the tracker to us, LeFay. I only want to help you find out what really happened. Don't make me regret trusting you, Mr. Cuthbert. If you're truly on the side of justice, then you won't. Good. Now if you excuse me.
That's it, right? We finally know who really committed the murder then.
If he can get Harold to confess on the stand, he might reveal Beatrice's involvement as well. If he does that, you might be able to convince her and Miss Tamora to take a plea deal. Although, knowing Miss Tamora, that will be easier said than done. Anyways, this is definitely the lead we've been looking for.
Is really enough, though? We still don't have any physical evidence.
It'll have to do for now. We're running out of time. We'll just have to call Harold to the stand to testify about what he did that night. If I can push him far enough, he might be able to catch him lying. But you doubt it'll be that easy. He has a good poker face. Just how much will he be able to hide his true thoughts? I already gave my statement to the Inquisition. Is my testimony really necessary? Sorry, old timer. My orders came straight from the prosecutor. We're going to need you on the stand today. I understand. I'll do what I can to help.
The monkey did it.
Monkey did it. Alright. Right now we got two choices. This could be a good stopping point, even though this would be a short stream, or we could try to keep going.
I don't know. What do you feel?
That I'm always tired.
Man, it's up to you. Don't burn yourself out.
I know. I'd say this would at the very least be a good stopping point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a short stream, everybody, so we will be calling it for today here. Next time, I believe we'll be doing all the court case part. This is like the third day of the investigation, I believe.
Soon enough, we'll be done.
Oh, and like last time, the person who's doing more Ace Attorney is streaming right now, so we're going to go right into them. Any last words, Rena?
I don't know. Nothing's coming to the top of my head.
Nothing about bread?
Nope. I'm hungry.
I feel you. But I will see you all tomorrow. I'll be continuing on with Onimusha. And I'm especially excited for Wednesday because I'm going to be doing a full playthrough of one of my childhood games.
Yeah.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid.
I mean, I'm playing an older game that I loved when I was growing up, which was Dragon Age.
Oh, mine's even older. It was the original Metal Gear Solid on PlayStation 1.
Mhm.
I still even have the case, so
That's cool.
yeah. I will see you all tomorrow with more Onimusha. And you will probably all see Retta tomorrow.
Yeah.
More Dragon Age, right?
More Dragon Age, yep.
Alright. Have a good night, everybody.